I woke up this morning at 3:42 and couldn't fall back to sleep. Yesterday was an emotionally trying day, the type of day I dread, yet they happen. So sometime early in the morning, my brain just woke up. Deciding that I needed to get out of the house and seek the outdoors, I borrowed my mom's vehicle and headed to the local trail I frequented often a few years back to find solace. This morning I felt lost, vulnerable to events happening that are out of my control but could eventually cause me financial and emotional damage. I needed a place I once felt strong, a place I felt grounded. I always head for the outdoors for this. I needed a place I knew would bring me back to remembering who I am and what my purpose is in life. Today, my purpose has provided me direction to make better decisions and to deal with events in my life that sometimes derail me. It's a really good force to have in my life. Yet, I once struggled to find my purpose. My divorce in 2015 was imminent and I felt lost. I turned to religion, alcohol, friends, romantic relationships, running, food, etc., to help me cope with what was to come, which was financial insecurity and emotional strain. But what worked best was what grounded me. What made sense was finding my purpose. It's been the one string that binds everything together in my life to make sense for me. So, how did I find my purpose? Around the time of my divorce, I totally felt lost. Like, what was I going to do with my life? Especially after my kids moved out. I was a stay-at-home mom, to tell you the truth. I had a few part-time jobs here and there, but what the heck was I going to do? I had some ideas as well for my future self, like travel, buy another home, maybe meet a great guy someday. Yet, what would be the driving force to help me achieve small and big goals? How would I define these goals? It's just mind-boggling sometimes. I needed a force that was bigger than me, yet resided in me to guide me in that moment and in the future. I did turn to God. I prayed, yet God doesn't necessarily tell you your purpose. Faith can guide you by teaching how we should treat others and ourselves, but everybody's perspective is different. What's good for me may not be good driving force for you. So, days turn to weeks, then turn to months and years. I still felt no real purpose in life. And I actually felt like there was no purpose to continue at times. I'll admit, at times I was pretty low and needed that higher meaning. I don't know, maybe I was trying too hard. So I stopped. Of course, that moment, that was the aha time. When I stopped caring and I stopped trying, that aha moment, it just all came together. I am actually a believer that everybody on earth has a purpose. And I firmly believe that that purpose is to respect one another. We fall short, don't we? Yeah. But despite our differences, we should still honor that we are all different, but we have the same needs like food, water, shelter, care. Um, I think we're more alike than we are different when you really break it down. I may not make an impact on the world scene with my purpose, but I know I can with my community. And I'm glad I found my purpose because of that. And I have lived with purpose ever since I found it. Well, I think it found me. I've struggled with it because there are people that can certainly test me in situations as well. Finding your purpose in life doesn't have to be grandiose or deeply profound. It actually just needs to be yours. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it should bring you and those around you contentment. Technically, I guess I feel you don't really need to have a purpose that you're aware of, but I do feel everyone has one. I'm fortunate. I feel I found my purpose in time in my 40s. It guides me through my decision making and reminds me to have compassion for others and for myself. So, what is my purpose? It's actually a simple one. It's to be kind to others and myself, to find compassion in every tense moment. That doesn't necessarily mean to be a pushover. I always try to hold my ground, but it does mean that I try to put myself in other people's shoes, as the saying goes. Today, I'm reminding myself to be kind at every moment. Do I succeed every time? No. But I do try. I was struggling today emotionally and tried very hard to give myself patience and kindness. And it worked. When I give myself these gifts, and as well as a little bit of grace, I found I'm not so hard on myself for feeling like I failed. Having kindness for myself helps me remember where I'm going in life and who I want to be. When horrible situations arise, like they did yesterday, I give myself patience and time to process and find a place I can feel good. This is kindness. When I show myself kindness, I can hopefully spread it. Okay. This sounds a little wonky. Yes, there will be days that I release some deeper videos on reflection. This is just who I am. But you guys, I have news. Next week, I'm leaving for the mountains. Right now, I'm in the Arizona desert. Not that there aren't mountains around here, but I'm in the Arizona desert. And it's been no less than 108 degrees during the day. And I've been invited by my friend Stephanie to come stay with her and her wife for I don't know how long, but I'm really excited and I'm going to take you with me and we're going to get out in nature again. We're going to climb some mountains. I'm so excited. Did I say that already? Be sure to stay tuned for the next video when we get back outside. I made it. This is the end.